the endosymbiotic origins of eukaryotic cells. As mentioned in Chapter 5, those same lines of evidence call for revision of several aspects of Margulis's original theory. A eulogy to Lynn Margulis in the form of a Scientific American blog by John Horgan had this to say: Lynn Margulis was among the most creative challengers of mainstream Darwinian thinking of the late 20th century. She challenged what she called ultra-Darwinian orthodoxy with several ideas. The first, and most successful, is the concept of symbiosis. Darwin and his heirs had always emphasized the role that competition between individuals and species played in evolution. In the 1960s, however, Margulis began arguing that symbiosis had been an equally important factor, and perhaps more important, in the evolution of life. Margulis proposed that eukaryotes may have emerged when one prokaryote absorbed another. She argued that conventional Darwinian mechanisms could not account for the stops and starts observed in the fossil record. Symbiosis, she suggested, could explain why species appear so suddenly and why they persist so long without changing. In addition to scientific discussions concerning her pioneering work, Margulis was a female scientific pioneer who also held strong political and philosophical beliefs, and she refused to make a clear distinction between the scientific ideas that were supported by empirical evidence and more far-reaching speculations and opinions concerning society, which she was not afraid to express. It is therefore not difficult to see why the scientific community had a professional love-hate relationship with her. Personally, even though I do not agree with all of her ideas, I do agree with some of them, and I do admire her courage and willingness to challenge authority and conventional beliefs. While some of her ideas, notably her support for the Gaia hypothesis, are highly speculative, certain key aspects of her endosymbiotic theory, notably the endosymbiotic origins of mitochondria and chloroplasts, continue to be well supported by several lines of solid evidence. Today, the endosymbiotic theory has been revised and refined thanks to new lines of evidence that have only recently become available. There can be little doubt that eukaryotic cells did evolve when prokaryotic host cells captured other prokaryotic cells, but failed to digest those captured, internalized cells, and instead co-evolved with them. Margulis was not the first to propose a theory of endosymbiosis, but she did more to advance the theory, both among the scientific community and among the general public, than any other scientist.